it's me again, and what I want to do now, I want to take you through as a reminder on using the welding machine. This is what we call thyristor controlled. It's smaller technology, it's used by electronics, and it's got a lot of settings on this machine. And what you will do, you're going to move it between programs, a program for MIG and a program for manual metal arc. But first of all, I'm going to take you through switching the machine off and setting the program for MIG. So, just remember the machine is switched on the wall, on button on the front. Give the machine time to spool up. And what I'm going to do now, there's two settings we're going to use. Now you need to change the program. Now to change the program, you need to press this button here and change the program to 003, and that's the program you're going to be using for MIG welding. So you've set on program 003. What you do then, press that button again, and that puts it on there. Then what you've got here, you've got two controls. You've got your voltage, which is your heat. So for this instance here, I'm going to set it on 21 volts. Okay. And the next one here, you see the lights lit up on there. Maybe you can zoom in on that. That's all right. What you've got there is the lights lit up on there, and that icon there is your wire feed. Okay. And the wire feed here, I'm going to put it on 5.3 meters a minute. Okay. So you've got your machine set up. You've previously seen the video for the gas. You've got your gas set up at 10 to 11 litres a minute. You've got your voltage on 21 volts and your wire feed speed on 5.3 meters a minute. But also you need to know what the amperage is. Now this machine here, because the wire feed speed and the amperage work in direct correlation with each other, you increase the wire feed speed, you increase the amperage. But you've got to get the balance between voltage and amperage correct, otherwise you can have a weld to too low wire feed speed where you could end up with like cracking in the weld because it's just like melting on, or you can have the wire speed too high and your voltage too low where you've got the weld just going to lie on the top, and it's what we call cold lap, or lack of sidewall fusion, or lack of root fusion. So basically the weld hasn't stuck on, it's just laid on the top. So for this instance here, got on 21 volts, 5.3 meters a minute. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to strike a little arc, and I want you to look at this controller here. And you see this will switch from the wire feed speed to the amperage. And this one here at 21 volts will drop to what we call the open circuit voltage, which is the voltage you're actually working at. So you just watch the screen. As you can see there, it's welded on 18.8 volts and 156 amps, and the button's flashing there to show you it's the amperage. Then after about 10 seconds it switches back to your wire feed speed. Okay, so that is the program for MIG. Okay, so remember the program for MIG, press that button, you're on 003 for MIG welding. Press the button again. The end of the program, you adjust the voltage, you adjust the wire feed speed, which just automatically adjusts the amperage. Okay, now some people do get confused because there's a button on the front here, like this one. Sometimes that's pressed, and what that is, that's the automatic button. If that's lit up, just press it to make sure it's been knocked off. Okay? Right, thank you.